Okay, so I did have to bring this down to the floor because it's so massive once I put it together that I don't really have enough space on my table to show you guys the end result. But there was a lot of assembling that needed to be done, so basically it's a little bit tricky because the instructions don't have words. You have to look at the pictures and try to figure out everything. So the trickiest part is when you are screwing down this pillar right here, you want to make sure that the slit that's on this part of the pillar, there's a slit here, that both pillars are facing one corner where the slits are. I made the mistake of having them face different directions, and then I had to unscrew them and do them over again. So make sure that the slits are facing in the same corner because they're going to meet up at that corner, and then those slits are going to allow you to put the panels in. And each board is actually 2 panels. If you can see here, there's a little split there. So that's 2 panels on each side. And right now I have the outer walls facing the inside of the set. So on the back of the wall, you'll see that there is the bedroom and living room sets. And how this works is, whenever you want to switch, of course you're not going to turn it around like I just did. You're going to pull the panels out and then reset them the other way so they're reversible. So there are little slits right there, and that's where these panels are supposed to be kind of pressed into, and they stay in place. And then there's like a lock system here. After you get everything in place, you just turn these dials to keep everything locked or unlocked so you can take it apart again. Now, this is a review, so I'm going to tell you about how functional I think this is. When it's all put together like this, I think it's awesome, and definitely large enough for you to have your 18-inch dolls. Jai, bring this doll over here. So my daughter's just going to demonstrate real quick with one of her dolls. But see, this is our 18-inch My Life As doll, and there's quite a bit of room for her to stand in. Hello. And then you can put a little, you know, furniture and all of that stuff in here to make it seem as if they have props and stuff that they're interacting with. So it's large enough for her to have quite a bit of space over her head once she's in that set. But like I said, I'm not using this for these size dolls. Okay, so here's Drew, and she's now in the set. I personally like it a lot better for Barbie scale because, as you can see, the backdrop, to me, the scale of it really does fit a Barbie way better. Like, 18-inch doll would be a lot taller than the stuff in the background, so I don't know if that really looks too good. And I need all of this floor space to add furniture and props and things like that, and a lot of dolls could fit in this set together. So personally, I think it's better for the smaller dolls. Now, of course, when I switch the panels to the opposite side, that may be different because the furniture may look like it's too big for a Barbie doll. Now, as far as interchanging the panels go, a little bit trickier than I would like for it to be, especially if this set is supposed to be kid-friendly. Personally, I don't think it is. First, you got to turn these dials, which are quite difficult to do without a little bit of muscle, and then you pull them out like that. I'm going to do the same thing over here and here. So you're going to pull everything out from how they're all like locked in. So it's like essential that you don't lose these parts that lock all the pieces in, because that's what's keeping the panels upright. And the whole thing itself is quite lightweight. It's made of plastic, and the panels are made of, like, I don't know, some kind of like board. But so it's not heavy to handle, but still, I mean, it can be pretty annoying if you're a kid trying to do this by yourself. And the floor is 2 pieces that you have to put together like a puzzle. So I don't know how secure this stuff is if you're trying to move it around all the time, but basically you just slide the panels out like this from their spot, and then slide them back in, and that's pretty much how you get to change the panels. See the slits here that I was telling you about earlier? Let's see. Did I do it right? No, I didn't do it right. I gotta switch them because they're not lined up correctly. I'm slow. Okay, this one goes on this side.
Would you back it around, please?
Quiet. And this one goes on this side. Okay, so that's how it goes. There's slits down at the bottom on the floor too. Alright, so then we're going to stick this one in here. So now I'm just showing you guys how I switch the panels around to make it from an outdoor scene to an indoor scene. And I only saw this one style of playscapes, so I didn't see like a bunch of different types of scenes there. It would be cool if Journey Girl sold these panels separately with all these different kind of backdrops. That would be fun for kids who want to use these to play with. But like I said, it's not kid friendly as far as trying to switch the panels out themselves. Absolutely need adults help to do this. So I don't know. I mean, I like the concept, but if I wasn't an animator, I totally wouldn't have gotten this. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. But I guess it's okay for 10 bucks. I mean, it's definitely saving me some time and energy. So that's the review for you guys. What do you guys think? Is this something you would try using for your own Barbie diorama stuff? Customizing it, do you think that's a good idea? And would you get this? I got this at Toys R Us for 10 bucks, $9.90 something, and I think that was the regular price. I think it was worth it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Definitely keep your eyes peeled for future episodes of Broken Barbie Show and other doll series that we have coming up where we will be using these, and you guys can see for yourselves how that turned out. And also I'll be posting pictures on Instagram of any updates or changes that I made to this thing. So make sure you're following us on Instagram, and of course you don't want to miss our weekly live videos over on Instagram either. So make sure you're following us there and subscribe while you're here. Thanks for watching. This is Gypsy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a dolly day!